What's up, everybody? This is Chris Deal again. I just want to do a quick video. Kind of came to this interesting conclusion today at this new job I was doing. A lot of people know about it. Anyhow, talking to this kid earlier today in the gym, and plus what I heard at work today kind of sparked this this video idea. Anyhow, this guy was telling me that he's been working out for about maybe 2 months now, and just trying to lose weight. And he said, I upped my protein amount and I lowered my carb amount. And I said, okay, cool. And we kind of broke down. I'm sorry, I'm just really kind of tired. Anyhow, did a morning workout this morning and it was awesome. I see why people go and work out more in the morning now, so I'm going to gear myself towards doing that versus the night workouts. Because man, I just know when I rest up tonight, I'm going to feel amazing. You know what I mean? I can feel it. My chest is real nice and sore. Chest and tris. I can feel it in my triceps. They drop down. They got a nice little pump to them. So anyway, talking to this kid, he was telling me that he upped his protein amount, lowered his carbs, and I said okay. And he said that he's been real stagnant. He hasn't really lost any weight, and he hasn't really moved around. I said, okay, what kind of proteins are we talking about here? He said lean meats, and I said, oh, okay. Well, I said, wow. So lean meats. What kind of talk? We're talking about chicken, fish. He was like, no, beef. And I said, okay. Well, what kind of beef? He's like, steaks. He's like, I basically eat steak as much as I can every single day. Now, a lot of people don't know this, and it took me to realize it, and this might be common knowledge to a lot of personal trainers or anybody that's done any kind of workout or learned how to cut weight or anything. Lean meats doesn't necessarily mean meat, okay? Lean protein is what it should be, the terminology being used. It should be lean protein, not lean meats. Because when you say lean meats, people automatically assume that you're talking about a cow. Okay? Now, choice cut steaks like New York strip, T-bones, like ribeyes, anyway, any of that kind of stuff is high in fat. A lot of people don't know this. That's why it tastes so good. It has a lot of fat. It has a high, really, really high fat content to it. So, yeah, you might be thinking about the old like bodybuilder method of like, oh, I eat meats, and it should make me stronger. No, that old bodybuilder method works out as it's going to make you bigger. You know what I mean? People that are trying to the old school way of bulking was eat as much fats and everything as you could. The seafood, eat food diet. Eat as much fat as you could, so that way you could get bigger, hence your muscles would grow and stuff like that. Now that's an old school way of bodybuilding or even gaining muscle. Now the new approach to it is to stay as lean as possible while bulking. Now you're going to put some fat on, but trying to keep it at a minimum, okay? So when they say lean protein is the terminology that they should use. Your lean protein is fish, chicken breast, lean chicken breast, fish, bison meat can be used one. Venison, if you are going to use a meat, even like a beef fajita, doesn't have so much fat content in it. Just look on the internet and you can see a lot of things that are lean meats or lean proteins. And I know it confuses people when people say lean meats, but they should honestly say lean proteins because trust me, I've done that before where I thought, okay, I'm going to up my protein amount. That means I have to eat more beef. You know what I mean? To put the muscle on that I want. And it necessarily doesn't work that way because I didn't know that these meats had these choice cut meats, which I was spending a shitload of money on, had a huge fat content to them. And I later learned that the terminology that I should have been looking for is the lean proteins. You know what I mean? Chicken, fish, certain kind of meats. Hamburger meat that was like 95% lean. And stuff like that. That's what you're going for. That's what you need to go for. Not necessarily the old bodybuilding method of thick steaks. And I know people, for some reason, or even males, when they think about that it's time to build muscle, they have to start eating beef. And it necessarily doesn't work that way. Yeah, throwing in something like that every once in a while is okay, but it's going to be those kind of foods, the chicken, the fish, and mostly chicken and fish. That's going to be a big part of your diet. That's going to be, I eat tuna almost 2 times a day. You know what I mean? On a high point, probably about 4 times a day. So I'm just saying those are going to be your best bets when it comes to a lean protein. So when I explained this to him, he looked kind of upset, but I was upset too because I had just spent about $200 on beef. I bought a whole damn cow and I realized that these foods had a lot of high fat content in them. So check it out, guys. Get on the internet, look it out, and that's it, guys. Stay healthy. Bye.